Good evening! Welcome back to Doki Literature Club! So, I'm just gonna dive into this, I think, like I always do. Just straight in, head first. Hello. Watching Demon Slayer. Hellish anime. I hope you really enjoy it. I cannot wait to see the movie. The game you think has horror. Oh dear. So, can anybody else remember where we left off? Oh dear. I played Doki, my mind went... so I don't know anything about this other than the fact that it's supposed to have horror sort of aspects to it, but I think that I'm getting my leg pulled because I think everybody just wanted me to play a dating sim, and that's kind of where I see this going. I watched all the original Full Metal Alchemist, so now you need to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So yes, you thought you were fine, you're not fine. You need to get into Brotherhood as well. Are we pulling your leg? I don't know if you're pulling my leg, that's not the point. Are we? Okay, let's do this. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, that's handy. Okay, here we go. Okay, boys, he's figured us out. Shit. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. This is Sai talking, by the way. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes in the background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. That's because she has cupcakes and she's good at making them. After all, after some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Hehe. Okay, yeah, he has to finish. Too late to swap games now. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Too late now, guys. I'm in too deep. Right. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Oh, I slipped the book into my bag. Right, okay, so I can't remember who I did this for last time, but I'm going to go to Natsuki first this time. We'll do it in the reverse order, so we'll do Monica last, Natsuki first this time, and we'll see what happens. Is this another hair from this damn wig? My Christ. Good lord. Folks, did you get to watch the video? No, I have not. Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at my poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Urgh. Huh? Is it that bad? Wig gang. Wig gang indeed. No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. God. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? Oh, jeez. It's not my fault, I'm clearly an excellent writer. My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. Grenade gang strikes again. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she's realised something. She's realised that she has a cupcake. Wait, no. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Thou hast established a genuine bond. Thou hast indeed done that. That's a bit of persona. Fun fact, by the way, before we go any further, speaking of the fact that you're talking about that, I'm actually considering doing a Persona 5 Royal playthrough through my PlayStation. If anybody would be up for that, I might put that into the mix at some point soon. But it would genuinely be the longest playthrough I do. The games are huge. They are like 100+ hours. What is Persona 5? Possibly one of the best games. Also from you on PS4. Gee, I wonder what your friend code is. Friend code. Friend ID. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters onto the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walked out of the room. Hey, Sai. Did you do something to Natsuki? Yes. I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Huh? Monica sees my poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reached through it, her smile not fading from her face. Hey Mute, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I only played Persona 3P and the Q series. Now I've got both of the Q series, but I actually don't have any. But yes, welcome Mute, welcome to the stream. It is good to have you with us.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Get in.
I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Now the best thing about that is, and it's a shame actually, it's a shame that I didn't realise it would tell me who was hosting in the chat first. I wasn't 100% certain that would happen. What I was hoping it would do was come up with Didi and nobody would have a clue what was going on or anything like that. And that's the whole point of that. So I might have to see if I can find a way to stop people from seeing that. It should have been a Funtime Foxy quote. Who's to say there isn't a Funtime Foxy quote somewhere in my entire overlay? You just might have to find it. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Didi bad. No, I'm keeping Didi. Didi's staying there because of the fact that because of just how it sort of announces, how she announces it. Because the whole adding a new contender to the ring thing, I thought that kind of makes sense for a host. You see, I thought that would make sense for a raid too. I have no clue how to host. I'm sure Luki will probably show you that. You can do that voice really well. Just wait until we play FNAF multiplayer. Ooh. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sai? Cheating? Oh man, I should probably be paying attention to what's going on in this rather than on the chat. Cheating? What do you mean by cheating? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand your Monica's joke at all. Cheating? How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Oh. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. And mostly, you have to stream and then use /host streamer name. But Sai wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sai's done sharing his poem with everyone. Yeah, I don't think you have to stream. I think you can do it as an offline thing as well. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind.
How unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing
Okay.
and throw a new contender in the ring.
Nice. I'm glad it works. Thank you. Thank you for helping me test that. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayuri. She hasn't got to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Saya's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. Poggers! It's not like she's going to like it, though. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, read my poem now, and no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. Wow. What's this? You couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders.
Uh-oh,
What if her friend...
how unfortunate.
Thanks, Zane.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Wow. That's good for a raid. Did you guys not hear my raid one? By any chance? I've increased the volume of all of them as well, so you couldn't see my hand. I've increased the volume of all of them. That's what I was doing. I've no idea why. Oh, we've got to hydrate. We've got to hydrate. Thanks, Mr. Cuddly Pants. Oh, you're burning all my hydrates, man. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. There goes all my hydrates for the night. Awesome. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. And welcome, Mr. Cuddly Pants, to the stream. Bro, you missed my pun. I mean, I have arachnophobia, but I know that spider... Oh. Great! Can you do them again? I didn't see. BF! Oh dear. Hey, Comic Sans, welcome. Welcome to the stream. 52% through the goal already? Oh, Christ. See, this is why I said 30,000 wasn't enough. Look, I've done 6k. Can I see a breakdown? Oh man, I can't see a breakdown of it. That's disappointing. Oh, 60% now, guys. Good job. Good job, everybody. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that's the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Yeah. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. I didn't know that it was active for the first stream. What's this? What was active for the first stream? Oh, the whole... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. So you missed it. I think you can actually do it whilst I'm offline, too. I might be wrong, but this is the third stream it's been active. Yeah, it is the third stream. And if we're already over 50%, which we now are, which we're now on 60%, then I might have to increase the value at some point. On the plus side, though, if it does get completed, then jobs are good. I can't wait. And then it goes to the vote. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I've drank too much too quickly. Good grief. Sounds it's just because I have a ton of points saved up. Yeah, that's true. Hello, maths. I was just listening. I will just be listening because I have schoolwork to finish. It's maths. Ugh. Maths is massively sucky. Not a big fan of it. But I'm pretty decent at it. Just not a very big fan of it. Right, anyway. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday. but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Aha! Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez, just look forward to tomorrow, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, so we saw Sayuri next. Yeah, Sayuri next. Insert Monsters Inc. Sayuri! Sai, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. I can't tell if you haven't. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way. So, huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? She's taken off like a helicopter. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Okay. Kind of that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. I can't say sigh because it sounds like I'm talking about myself. You never understand when I try and explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head. Ah, bless. Ah, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Yeah, maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Sai. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Oh, why? Because, well, it's the first time I've ever written something for me. Is it? Okay, she's completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. God damn it, I said it again. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Suri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Spine.exe has stopped working. Okay, bottles. Oh god, this is huge. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like my time's elapsed. My shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Oh man, this is kind of creepy. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be with my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Jesus! Holy crap. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Jesus, this sounds like she's got some severe depression. Jesus. It's like she's trying her hardest to make everybody else happy, but at the expense of herself. Wow. This is some heavy stuff. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, did she now? And I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. It is creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You guys misspelled Colonel Sanders' finger-licking good dating sim. I can't believe that was actually made by KFC. It was KFC who published it. I'm really passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Haha. Haha. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion arise makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, it's Yuri time, guys. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Sai. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry. Don't worry so much. It feels like... it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. Grief, I can't talk. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Day Shift at Freddy's. Oh my word. Good grief. I like how you guys are just battling over what the first game is going to be. You know I threw Joy of Creation into that, right? I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. I mean, actually, no, I've already taken Joy of Creation out of it because we're just going to do that anyway because I really want to play it. I'm gonna be a little bit forward on that one. I want to play Joy of Creation, so we're gonna play Joy of Creation. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is a poem you wrote for today. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Let's see what we got. Oh, this isn't too long, but my god. Okay, let's get the glasses out, guys. I think I'm gonna need it for this one. Here we go. Sunglasses! Ugh. Okay, I can see it again, guys. It's all good. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I sliced the bread. Fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Sigh, looking older. Damn right. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Gonna just put those down over there. Wow. I still don't know how you can see that. It hurts my eyes. That is why I equipped my glasses. perception increased. Right, let's see where we're going. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. Well, let's have a look here. Did I go to the future? I'm crying out loud. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. As in, like, cutting up raccoons? Or just slicing bread? Just like making lunch. It's those sort of things I usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Is it? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like the two of you have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. You should be telling her that yourself. Just be like, oh, look at that, we're best buddies. Ow, fudge. Well, thank you for sharing that with me, after all. I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. I am a good listener. Okay, Monica, let's see what you got for me. Hi again, Sai. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay, this one is, again, quite long, but looks quite short. Everyone gangster till Sai can read cursive. The hell is cursive? Was that cursive, what I was reading before? I don't know. I've got Russian cursive. Ooh. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Look at that cue. Look at that cue, guys. Cursive is joined up writing Sai. Good thing I know what that is. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Hey, there you go. A bit of maths for you there. Comics. Comic Sans. Comic Sans. Sans. Undertale. Cool. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Is there anything... What the hell? Yeah, that's the finest letters that are connected. Load me. Wait, what did I miss that about maths? I just said cosine, sine, cosine, and tangent. It was in the poem. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? For fuck's sake. How has she not got like a bust back? What do you think load me means? I don't know. Like load the game? I'm gonna save it, that's for sure. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's that kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Do you? Because I don't. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Think. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Does she know I'm playing a video game? What? Okay, interesting. That's my advice. If she knows I'm playing a video game, let's go full Deadpool on here and like go fourth wall breaking and shit. If she knows I'm playing a video game, that must mean that she knows she's in the video game. Okay. Okay, Monica's my suspect list. Monica's getting punched in the face. How is it tying to everybody else? I don't know. I'm just thinking. Let's just go for it. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. That's how I imagine she shook her head, guys. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Rip headphones. Yeah, they're decent headphones, they shouldn't I think they're alright. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the... Yeah, I said that. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Maybe load that save, eh? Doesn't do anything. What? No spoilers. No spoilers? Spoilers? Ah, whatever. I ain't loading nothing, guys. I'm gonna keep saving. Haha. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them and share this, to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Look at those two grumble butts. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club's seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club right now, in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of full of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off and help everyone feel feeling more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection. Inflection? What's an inflection? Oh well. She recites exactly how to apply an emotion behind each line, and recites bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. I don't know why I read that as flower. Inflection is the tone of voice she says things in. Thanks, Mr. Cuddly Pants. I'm so glad I've got a dictionary on hand. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you very much. Mr. Cuddly Pants, big brain. Big brain. Like when you question, your tone goes higher at the end. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. She's going Super Saiyan, guys. Christ, could you imagine how big her hair would be? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called, Yuri actually glares at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were all so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Her poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. Oh my god, what's going on here? Did I miss something? Just reading what Lucas said, and I must have. I mean, the main character Yuri was like a fierce woman or something. Yeah, fierce woman, high schooler person-ish. Oh my god, I'm not doing any more maths, even though I only did one task, but it was hard. Oh, keep it up, man, keep it up. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Sai liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Humph! Don't make me go before Sai. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sai lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Christ, I get shit on so much in this. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up to step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Why are they all in height order? Why are they in boob order? Like... What? Is that useful? Is that good to know? Look at it. What is this? I'm right though. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. There you go. Yeah, you can add that to my quotes. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. I think that's something that'll improve over time, though. Comic Sans, why are you looking? Because it's so obvious, comic. It's so damn obvious. Like, you notice, like, just out of vision of it in general, you notice, like, the sort of slant from the height. But then, yeah, anyway, it's hard not to notice. Enough said. I'm going to bail from this conversation before it goes south. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki me begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Great name for a poem. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Yeah, well, that's just how it is, so... I guess, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh, whoa. Mute ASMR, you've changed colour. You went from being yellow to purple. I just belched a little bit. I'm terrible at that. Whew, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. And also, yes, welcome back. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. That's blue, not purple. That's definitely purple. Unless it's a different colour for you. It might be a different colour for you. That makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working on ice so far, so I'd like to continue like that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Someone purple murdered me. Purple guy! Purple guy! Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. The dress. The sigh behind the slaughter. Oh, the sigh behind the slaughter. No. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica, I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at the two of you always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Si. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. We're just good friends, guys. We're just good friends. Whoop. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a lot quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. Oh, you've changed colours again. So, let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here. Saving. It looks like they're going to give me a pretty big option here. Poggers. Well. I'll just say I'll walk home with Sayuri. You really think I'd ditch you for Natsuki? Eh? But she's cute and fun to be around. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Sai. Why not both? I know, right? Why not both? Both is good. Both could work. Oh, whoa. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Dun 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 dun! Alright, I'm going downstairs and drink some aqua. Okay, here we go, guys. We are making ourselves another poem. Play. Comfort. Music. Empty. Oh, why is empty that? Broken. Oh. Grief. Fear. I'm picking things now, oh man. Uncontrollable. Oh yeah, that's definitely her actually, that was a good point. Extreme. Charm. Pain. Oh yeah, there's something seriously. Existence. No, okay. Time. Peace. Kiss. Doki Doki. Lollipop. Family. Boop. Laugh. Okay, I really kind of just went through that one, so... Oh man, and the last one here again. Monica, you suck balls. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Foreshadowing at its finest. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be if it wasn't for you all. I'm super happy that you're willing to help us out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's the whole day in school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Food! You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, did they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Are you saying you don't like squid? Don't look at me like that. Oh, yeah. I love you. I forget she's vegetarian. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. Huh? Spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Because I've just done a poem and all of the freaking hyper negative things are super off kilter. It doesn't make any sense. Feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation already dispersed with everyone being back to their normal activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Back. Hey, Lugia! Oh, look at that. Busting straight into that pyramid. I timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sai, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Oh dear. Oh, boom. I mean, now it's like a cannon. Wait, is this? Where do these wig hairs keep coming from? Oh my god. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Sai. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about... Wait, what? She's already talked to me about everything that's bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Huh? Good grief, I am so tired. Good lord, it's been a long day at work today. You've ruined my craft. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I care about the well-being of the club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Sai. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Bam, 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 bam! Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you a lot more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different to how it's always been. You're so funny, Sai. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? It's a good point. It's a very good point. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. She should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, but so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and talk to her gently. But she's keeping her voice so quiet, and I can't hear from her. From here. I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how do I care? How much do I care about her that I'm letting it weigh me down so much? Yeah, how do you have so many pride emotes? My goodness me, Lugia, that is so many pride emotes. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. I look up to see Natsuki next to me. You just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. It was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga. Of course. I feel a sexual and horrific feeling from this game. Okay, Cam. Okay, Cam. I know what you mean, though. It's starting to get a little bit strange. That's right. Something just came up for a minute and now it gets started. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayuri is all. Sayuri? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll become a lot more obvious. Please explain in whisper. What? I can't help but feel like all these girls have a crush on Sai. It's just what I do, I suppose. I should have thought that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with her book that she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a very long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez. If you're fine, let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. I feel like I'm gonna go to Sayuri first this time. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Sai. Sayuri, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. But what about her poem? We'll go Natsuki next. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. There's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Well, yeah. You've been friends for so long, might be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Wow, jeez. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow, I just got shit on so hard. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. I'll be your biatch. Beach. Your mind is so full of trouble and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you'd left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. These poems so damn long, because poems are long, Foxy. I mean, they don't always have to be, but a lot of them seem to be. And remember the reasons you're so wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you'd left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Okay. Well, okay. I think we know why she didn't see him reading this. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something nice for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided around the beach first and came back with a message later? Yeah, well, it's because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realised we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about the simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. Sub gone. Oh dear. Sub gone. Fun time, Foxy. Sub gone. In the hey-ho. And the sci-hype. F's in chat, guys. Here you go. I'll give you a one of those. There's nothing wrong with that once in a while. And at the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go Yuri. Well done, Sai. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Here's my advice to be helpful. Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing the writing and seeing what others think. Thanks to Mr. Cuddlypants for gifting it to me in the first place. Yeah, Mr. Cuddlypants went a bit ham and gifted an awful lot, didn't he? I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's great with me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Sai? Well, you know, like how to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. The goat. He's goated. He's goatee. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinion are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Mrs. Sai is having some ice cream right now. And Mr. Cat, Mr. Absolutely Fat Hench Ivory, is sitting right next to her. Yes, there's nothing left in there, mate. You can shit through the eye of a needle. Mr. Cuddlypants, you're my inspiration. Yo, Mr. Cuddlypants, if you can hear me, you're getting some serious lovin's. Is that so? Remember what I told you last time? I don't know what you told him last time, that's for certain. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible, For me to have become someone whose opinion is so fearsome, how unthinkable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sure they always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to show your poem now? Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, this isn't that long, so I'm gonna have to see what's going on. Keep it in the whispers, gentlemen. Keep what in the whispers? What are you guys talking about? Oh man, these things are well disgusting. Look at this, guys. Ugh. All you could see was a blur. That's about all I can see. Huh! Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface. Under the clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Beneath the grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Old man Sai. Sai with glasses, guys. Sai with glasses. Oh my lord. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make it to take a metaphorical approach. Old man consequences. Old Sai consequences. Yep, that's me, guys. Someone get me a fishing rod. Yeah, Natsuki told me about it already. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Cool. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Comic Sans. Let's go see Monica. Hi, Sai. Have you thought about what you want to submit as a performance for the festival? Well, being in school is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I would also make me happy to see. I can't read. I'm losing my eyes, guys. Aha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. I'd defo read Old Man Sai over Old Man Logan. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem, you should. I think I misread that. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's exploring some with emotions and happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment with little either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim glimmering of the twilight sky. Oh, wow, that's spelt wrong. Twillet, unless that means twillet. I don't even know if that's a word. Until the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill of expressionless. Oh yeah, I feel like I should say expressionlessness. Oh well. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find... Can you imagine a feather with eyes? How weird would that be? Twilight in the twilight. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. This is grim. You know, I feel like I'm learning and looking for answers, all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. Two-dimensional creatures? And she thinks and she knows that I'm playing a video game, which means she knows she's in a video game? I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, shit's getting real. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Alright, well, let's see what this is this time. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response from something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing and then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way. And it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. She's totally getting all kinds of weird. Totally getting all kinds of weird. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri is not here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. No, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't really want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. Alright, dodge my answer like the frickin' Neo from the Matrix. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh, jeez. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh, now Natsuki's pouting too. Yeah, well done, Monica. You're proper shit at this. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder. Yeah, harder on you when she's not around. Ugh, that may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. Why don't you make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere? Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! I fucking love it! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares in her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Sai, the one who is truly useless. Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks now. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Useless gang. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki mumbles a bunch of excuses like that. Choo choo. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Sai might not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh, cough. Yeah, Mrs. Sai just swallowed some tea down the wrong way, I think, and that ended up in a nice little tickly cough. Oh, there she goes. Ah. She's like this, trying not to cough. Oh dear. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Sai to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, come on, let's settle down for just a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Sai to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just sound surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Sai, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. So in that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh, it's got to be. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbours But Monica said Sayuri's helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Probably Natsuki then. I want to do baking. You guys make it sound like an awful lot of work, so you could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh, now I feel bad. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's hard to not feel bad. I know, right? So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes. Yes, we are. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Sai? Me? I guess you sound interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a bit underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ugh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over hands and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. You really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I'm gonna go, Sai. Have fun, everyone. See you in a bit, Mute. Take good care, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Thank you very much for dropping by. Greatly appreciate it. You're gonna help make up the event with a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make these atmosphere special. And that's really important for the way people feel during performances. So you'll need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around and faces the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monocle was taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori, and even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make the event really great. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone doing their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Sai, which one are you gonna marry? Is marrying a thing in this? I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they begin to chat to each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realised you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh crap. Oops, spoilers. Settle down, Lugia. Mrs. Sai. I mean, yeah, exactly. I've already married my my Doki, is it? Mrs. Sai is the 5th member. Uh-oh. She's proper looking creeped out in the corner though. You literally would have gotten home and realised you had no way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, it's a good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Sends bizarre messages. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to yours. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. Strict parent gang. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act in front of anyone. That I was going to look forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Because I never get to bake with anyone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Bad parents gang. Oh my. Can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might happen when we're outside of the school? What might end up happening? I can't read. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out? Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with it and blow. Hey, kitty. I'll just go with it and I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. What? Did you stop pulling up my carpet, cat? My goodness me. Oh, weekend activity with Natsuki. Yeah, man. Weekend activity with Natsuki. We got this. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when she's in front of the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? No! Go see her! I decided to visit Sayuri before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made a habit simply of entering the houses like when we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's very strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Sai. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute's silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Is Kitty sleeping? Kitty just walked past me and then left the room. Somehow watched that one Shia LaBeouf video. I guess you're right, it has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? So Kitty not sleeping. Kitty not sleeping, though no idea where Kitty is. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is messy as it's always been. We have a kitty on camera. Give me a minute. I'll see if I can hunt him down. Ivory! Ivory. Where have you gone? Up and down the house, but I finally got him. We have a cat. Da, 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 da. Hey, mister. Hey, Ivory. Oh, purrs. Oh, purrs. Kitty likety purrs. This is like the chillest he's ever been. He usually hates me holding him. Oh, mister. Oh. Yeah? Go on then, boy. Off you go. Oh, pants, I've left the door closed. There you go, mister. Bruh, I just got an ad on the stream. How? I don't know. Kitty cat oh. There you go, guys. Big old kitty cat. Right, I also recognize he has the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations shed for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided that. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep you informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. Oh no. Hey Kendrick. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're playing this. This is a bit of a blind run, so no spoilers or anything like that, please. If you do know anything about the game, please, no spoilers. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Sayori, yeah, everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the Psychos. Thank you so much. Great to have you with us. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Sai. Why can't you just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Punishment? Big welcome in the chat for Kendrick Ryan. Frank say 10, you're just hiding there in the background, aren't you? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? You listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Hey Zane, I think Kendrick got the idea. Settle the hell down, Jesus Christ. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sorry, gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Sai. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Okay, buddy. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Sai? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a good enough reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring and waste by having them spend it on me? Oh, this is dreadful. That's what it feels like. And I'm just gonna go make some cupcakes after this, no problem. That's why I want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time? Did she really want so badly for me just to think about her? Being there, Sayori. I've never related to a fictional character more than I do right now. Oh man, guys, this is getting real, isn't it? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I would to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day just a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All aboard the depression train, woo woo. Yeah, big chews, man, big chews. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Sai. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want it so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Oof. Oh, guys. This is harsh. Big F's. Big F's in chat. Jesus. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. F's in chat. F's in chat. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. I don't need to. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Sai. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. Alexa, play Despacito. It's a good thing I don't have an Alexa. And I was punished by my own heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayuri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day is worthwhile enough. If I make friends with anyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Also, Sai. Yes. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. You triggered my Alexa and it played Despacito. Get in! It's Hey Google. Hey Google, play Despacito. There you go, guys. I know, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make things go away. If there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Oops. You having fun? I'm having fun with this. This is very different. It's a very different style of game. Another thing as well, Kendrick. I've never narrated. I've never done like a storyboard game, like where it's actually just gone through everything here. So it's very different. Because to be honest with you, like I keep thinking that this is going to be. So why is there still damn wig hair? Go away. But I still feel like there's a lot that this game has to offer, and it does genuinely feel like just a dating sim that's kind of just going a bit wrong. But obviously I'm starting to see the sort of psychological effects of everything now. Just obviously it pulls into lots of different things. So yeah, I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings though. The only time I'm feeling nothing is when I'm in pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one day where I actually have other plans. Ivory, what you be doing in the ceiling? Ivory's ceiling gang. What? I'm like looking around. My cat is in the ceiling. I don't think Kendra's going to say anything, mate. Yeah. I do hope not. But it's all good. It's all good. I can't wait to see where this game goes. It's a real interesting story. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Heavy shit, guys. Heavy shit. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is going to be coming over too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home actually awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me and let us know she's out of the front door. Without delay, I open the door and let her in. Oh, she's in a new. Is she wearing a skirt? Soup. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes this uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. She's like Diva from Overwatch. That's actually a pretty good shout, Kendrick. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag. It's probably full of baking supplies. Nerf this! Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't well equipped for the job. So I brought everything. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Are we not already in the kitchen, as this says? Or so it shows. Imagine she brought the entire kitchen. She's just dragging it across the floor behind her. This tiny girl, like... What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Well, I suppose she's got a really big old heavy bag. Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out of me. This is ridiculously heavy. Ha! I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed. Heave-ho! It seems like I underestimated you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Thanks. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Sai, what the hell is this? This remix is Doki Doki Literature Club. What I appear to think is actually just a dating sim, which is sadly showing some darker sides. It's a very strange game, very fluffy, but it's pretty interesting too. So, yeah. And hi Rubik's, how you doing? Whoops. Whoa, I've lost my mouse. There it goes. Geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Aha! What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you shouldn't treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and face turns red. The gasp! A streamer said, pants down and skirts up. What? If I made him play it. Yeah, you guys did make me play this, so yeah. There is that. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys that are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross! When is the next Twitch live? next Twitch live will be on Wednesday, 8 p.m. That is the plan. As tomorrow I've got a couple of things I need to sort in preparation for Wednesday. Not stream-wise, but for home-wise. We've got an awful lot that's going on in our place at the moment, so yes, an awful lot of stuff. Too much sun on the top of his head. A hat or a wig would help during the sunny weather. It certainly does, Coleman. It certainly does. It's a good thing I do have a wig. I don't have a hat though. Hats don't suit me all that much. Baka? Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Aha! You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Sai. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me! Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, then there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Why do you have to mention lollies? Lollies? I'm gonna head out until this part is over. No, Foxy! It's not long. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags strewn all over every countertop. The mixer isn't enough to make the batter, so I had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Sai, where did you put the food colouring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed. That way, all of the flavours aren't different. Everyone can pick their favourite. That's a cute idea. Doing anything that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. I ain't gonna put any heart into this at all. Give me some input! You'll play this, but you won't play RimWorld? Yeah, the difference is though, Rubik's, is so this is free, and RimWorld's like 30 quid. What's that? 8 ball high. What? I don't know what that is, Kendrick. Oh, if you're looking for Nightbot, it's not something I have set up yet. I am planning on setting it up. It's just I've never used it before, so it's all still a bit of a grey area for me. So I haven't tried it before. So he doesn't have stuff set up like that. No, but I will try and get it set up at some point soon. Yes, but you have to live with the weight of having played this on your shoulders. I guess so. I will. But don't worry, I get to turn it all back soon. So with RimWorld, you have an eternity of happiness in front of you, and watching people lose limbs and kill each other sounds great, man. Can't you just try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Someone ping me when this part is over, okay? Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food colouring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're looking at it. It makes everyone's eyes light up. Hey! Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food colouring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food colouring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck in with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Cat shit cupcakes. I don't think so, man. Nom 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 nom. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. Winning! See? As if you need to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Oh, and your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Tell me to beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Ugh. She tries to reach with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist before her hand reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand and fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay, we've just pinned a very young girl to the floor. This is getting a wee bit weird now, guys. Wee bit weird. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me, you know. Saying dumb things just get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Look at her face! What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised I can't even figure out how to get mad at me. What in God's name is this? Her face is entirely red. Sai, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Literally doing that face now while watching this. Stab her with the wood from the last game. Coleman, use your words. Oh my god. Oh no. Out of nowhere the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. So how about them Pokeball eyes though? I was gonna make a joke. Hashtag relatable. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it atop the stove. In another moment the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Tension from the moment before lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes into the trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are all ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colours of in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Fuck that part. It's not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff too, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these little bags. She hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make them look nice and fluffy. Cough, cough, fan service, cough, cough. No. Far too... Nope, lower the bar. Lower it so low that you can't actually even stand on it. It's like through the ground. I probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that's much thinner tipped than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can always use it to write stuff on the case, like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it even more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Let's just draw rude pictures on each of these cupcakes. That's actually a really cute idea. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Do you say something? No, nothing. La gasp. Decorates it into a dick with sprinkles off. God's sake. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzles onto each of the bags. Oh man. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Oh dear. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. That's something I would do. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. There's no reason why you can't, right? Don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Not 100% sure I'd go with that. The phrase isn't exactly, well... So here's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she'd still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I need to eat as much as she can. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to get home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have a thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? Do you guys just have different meanings for all the words? How do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can just keep reading so we can continue. Okay, fair enough. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? And if you and Sayuri to each carry something, you'll probably be able to do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is about ready to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Yeah, you literally sucked her finger, man. What the hell? Nothing to see here. Guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, yeah? What you said before, well, it's not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, so... Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Just got it to 19k. Oh, 63% guys. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I really would have stayed here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh my god, she's so close to my face! Natsuki suddenly gets closer. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I see her fingers gently clutch the side of her shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-coloured cheeks matching my eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh god. Her pokeball eyes. They're gonna catch me! What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. Felt what? For a while now. La gasp! Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayuri? Eh? Ah! Oh no. Hi, Sayuri. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Sai. I stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then, okay? Clearly flustered, Natsuki... Jesus Christ, she could shift with that massive bag. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye. Sayuri? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well... I tried staying in my room. But my imagination was being really mean to me. Oh man. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Oh, why is she crying though? That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sai? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Holy shit, this is getting so dark. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Sai. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Oh, that Monica. She a bitch. Sayuri, don't listen to her. She clearly a bitch. Let's save. It's true what I said before. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away, put her hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Sai. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I hate you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Okay, guys. So the way things have been going with... You see, I would say that. I would think that I love you is the right term. But... I think... I don't know. I don't know. This is a really difficult one because she doesn't want this all. Follow my heart. But we've been moving. Everything's been moving for Natsuki. Like, everything's been moving for... Have you just melted into your chair? Alright, okay. Dump her and go to the pub. Follow your heart. Make her happy. Oh, make her... happy. I'm gonna do something that you can pub. I'm gonna do something that you guys are probably gonna hate, but I think I'd prefer to be friend. There we go. We've done it, guys. You always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me. I know what's best. I'll make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sorry forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Why would you do that? I shouldn't lie. You're a bitch. Well, I've saved it just there, so if shit goes awry or whatever, I can always go back or something, I guess. This is so sad. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. Oh no. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right, I just want things to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else, Si. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as well. I'm shocked, I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and she flashes me one more weak smile and then turning and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. Oh. Someone's lying is the right thing even though it's naughty. What's going on? I have an ad? Sai. What can? Sai's going on. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the right path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until they were back to the way they were. Boy, you're a bitch. Oh, don't be like that, guys. That's not nice. I'm just playing the game. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. I made the choice. I made my choice. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one day I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to answer, but I decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all of the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Sai, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing booklets on the desks in each classroom. Why is there no music? This doesn't feel right, guys. I've made a horrible decision. They must be the ones that prepared all the poems they're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and I submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think on a day that's important like this, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful for knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Sai. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm a club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as you, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out real nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on their own page, giving it almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. Huh? It's one... What? I don't know. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Whoa, what? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Everything she said to me? She was saying she was talking with... Oh, it's fucking Monica. What is this? Reading this poem, I've got a pit in my stomach. Sai, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different to everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they'd always been. That's what all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone either, so like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? Oh man. I've got a really fucking bad feeling about this. She really is a heavy sleeper. Hello. I swallow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Stroke. How you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Psychos. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ugh! Oh, the chills! What's with the music? Oh, the chills across my body! What the fuck? File game slash... Hang on, what? File game slash script... 5? Chapter 5? Line 307, see traceback.txt for details? Is that referring to the game's files? Huh? Give me a second. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this, I think. Because I'm quite interested to maybe see what that text's all about. Oh my god. Oh. Oh man. The fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. What was with all the flashing and everything? Oh. There's no way this can be real. What has gone on with the music? Sorry I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. I'm just going to save it, but in a different place. Just yesterday, I told Terry I would be there for her. I told her I know everything was best, then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what she wanted out of our relationship. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. Holy crap. Hey Rebel 9. This game just got real freaking dark. Real dark, real quick. What is the music? This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. But this is a game where I can reset and try something different. If I only had... I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. What? It's... File error. The file is missing or corrupt? So... Now she's dead, she's completely removed from the game. What the fuck? Save file is corrupt. Starting a new game? No, don't start a new game. What? 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 What the fuck's just happened? What the fuck just happened? What? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally oblivious to any attention to my drawer top. That girl is my neighbour and a good friend since we were children. Look, wait, I've seen all of this shit. What? Yeah, I know we used to do this. I almost feel better off. However, I just sigh idle and let her catch up. What? 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 What the fuck? The fuck? It's an ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends or groups walking. Meanwhile, I was walking to school alone. No, you didn't. You didn't walk to school alone. What the? Don't reset. Okay, what the fuck? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content to getting by on the average while spending my free time on anime on games. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is ordinary, just everything's been over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, there really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sigh? What the fuck? I'd say reset just in case. Okay. Okay, I'll reset. Wait. It's deleted all my saves. It's deleted all my save games. How am I supposed... That's not very nice. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? No, it's not been a while. Yeah, it has. Why is my character acting like this? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? This is supposed to be happening. Okay, this is supposed to be happening, right? Okay. What on earth is this game? Rebel 9, this is Doki Literature Club. A dating sim that just turned into an absolutely psychotic, psychedelic freakout. I am genuinely worried about this game, because the music is going completely skits as well from what it was before. I mean, this all seems fine. But, do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I feel like we've been here before. This is just your average dating sim. This isn't a fucking average dating sim. This is bullshit. This game is crazy. Alright, do you know what, actually? I'm going to quickly save it. I'm going to save over what I just did. Yeah, I do want to overwrite. I'm going to quit. And I'm going to restart the game because I want to see what the crap's going on. Nope, that was the wrong button. Hang on a second, guys. That was the wrong button. Let's restart the game. What is going on? What the fuck is that? What the... What the flying fuck is going on here? Bet you're thrilled I suggested this now. Oh, I wouldn't call that a moniker. I'd call that a monouriki. Yeah, monouriki. Hold on, you heard it here first, folks. Monouriki. There you go. Job's a good one. How long are you gonna continue for? Keep playing the game. All right, I'll keep playing the game. I'll keep playing the game. But I'm only gonna be going for a little bit longer. So, in that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm actually starting a new one. What the fuck was that? Okay. Oh my god. The literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members you got so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. 3. There was definitely 4. You psychotics. Yeah. She's definitely the puppet in this story, isn't she? Oh man. She knew I was in a video game, that bitch. Alright. We'll play your game, Monica. We'll play your game. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Sai. By any chance you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, this is getting real crazy. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Sai, you know that? Put your damn Pokeball eyes away. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. She wants me. And this today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Alright, okay. I typically follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. So yeah, I've read all this. We've done all this. Monica, yep. What the fuck was that? Brought a guest with me. What the fuck, man? No. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sai. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Fuck this. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, we've done all this. We've done all this, didn't we? Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, vice president. Yuri's vice president? It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So I ran into Sai in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance if you were going to bring someone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sai? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across the room, sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make you feel right at home, okay? Yeah, I'm sure you will. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, I'm aware. There's no more people in the club. Must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, we've done this. We've done this. Sai, yes, Zane. Take good care, Comic Sans. Peace out and have a really good night. Thank you very much for stopping by and enjoying this. Yeah, you've never seen these people before. I ain't seen anyone like this before. This is crazy. This is ridiculously weird. Could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it doesn't grab you. Yeah, I've read all this. We've done all this before. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, you too. See you Wednesday. You will indeed. Take good care. We might end up finishing this on Wednesday, to be fair. So, I think maybe finish this. I don't even know how much is left of this game. This game just got completely bizarre. Make school events like this, like the festival, much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all on the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. See you later, dude. Have a good one. Oh, bye-bye. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She kept placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set? Yeah, we've done this during teacher gift. Yeah. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. It'll be pastime, but I enjoyed tea. I'm glad. This is weird. Society, you know you've just started this game for the first time. What do you think? This game is freaking messed up. Absolutely messed up. Oh, look, Coleman dropping the kisses. What a hero. What an absolute hero. Who's your favourite character? How's it messed up? It was Sayuri! Just started. It was Sayuri though! So, Sai, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how manga. Natsuki said, yeah, we've done this. Just want to say something keep quiet, not much of a reader, I guess. That can change, what am I saying? Yeah, we've done all this. Oh my god. Just Monika, okay, is now following. Okay. That's a bit strange. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the Psychos. It's good to have you with us. What about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the room. We've done all this. Yeah, we've done this. We know that you've got creepy books telling stories and all that jazz. Oh, man. You're clearly passionate about reading. Yes, I know. I've done all this. You know, I like a lot of things. Deep psychological bullshit. Yeah, we were aware. Oh, man, we've done all this before. There's a few bugs, but it's an indie game. These aren't bugs. Shut up. This is the real game. This is what I'm really playing. Oh, man. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to. Yeah. It's like, I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Yeah, for stories, think of another world. I can't put it down. Surreal horror. Yep. I hate horror. Oh, man. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you? Oh, yeah. Hello. This is getting crazy. Sayuri, okay? What? What is going on? What have you been taking, Sai? You just started the stream a few minutes ago. Shut up! Stop trying to fuck with my head. Stop trying to screw with my head. Sayuri, okay? Welcome to the stream. Where's Sayuri? What is going on? What is going on? Oh. Fine. I'm in the damn game. I'm the childhood best friend. What's this ghost girl you keep entering? Which game, Sayori? Ah! Oh my god. Ah, jeez. I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? We've done this. We've done all this. You and I are not very confident, right? Showing a level of right confidence, the truest form. Oh my god. There's only these three. I feel so offended. But Sayori, who is Sayori? What? No. I'm so confused. This game has just thrown like the biggest curveball. It's absolutely unreal. Oh man. You're sitting silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Quizzically, let's all go home, write a poem of our own. Then when we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. This is getting creepy now, guys. What the fuck is Ghost Girl you keep mentioning? Natsuki, okay. Right, who's making an account and and consistently following? Oh, dearie me. I don't know. Should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did take the responsibility of the vice president after all. Let's start. I mean, nobody. Fall gang. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like it's a good step for us to take. Would you agree, Sai? What is that? Oh, this is exactly the same. It's all the same. And the old... Yeah, we've done this before. Sorry, F11, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Stream only started like 5 minutes ago. What? My first game though. Oh my god. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet. Gee, I wonder who this is. Oh, Yuri, okay. What a surprise. Stop. My god. Oh my word. We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. I have one more. Stop it! Need 4. We're trying really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear decision? We've done all this. We've done all this before. We've done all this. I'll join the literature club. Everybody gets excited. Do you mean that? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. Yep, be super pissed. Yeah, we've already done this. Official club. Thanks for this. You've been really amazing. You've been great, guys. Thanks, whatever. Okay, everyone. With that, we officially end today's meeting. You left Sayori hanging. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? No, no more. Stop. No more. My gosh. Never remember tonight's assignment. Holy cow. Yeah, do a poem. So I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up within me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat Yuri. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. Can't wait. I had to part the classroom, clubroom on my way home, and the whole way home one between 3 girls: Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I wish I hadn't read it. Oh. Oh, poor Sayuri. Oh. Love Valley, thank you. Her feet touch the floor. Who's Sayuri? Love Valley, welcome to the Psychos. Who indeed. Right. I'm actually gonna stop there, I think. So I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna leave it at the poem. I'm the owner of all the D accounts. Nice to have you with us, Love Valley. Or Lovely. I'm going to leave that there. And we'll play this again on Wednesday. So we'll be back on Wednesday for this one. Sayuri misses you, for crying out loud. This is absolutely messed up, for crying out loud. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for all the support. This game is exceptionally weird. I greatly appreciate you all for coming in and enjoying the evening. I hope you've had a great time. I've had a very, very interesting time. Hi Terry, misses you. You killed her. Yep, that's how it feels. Thanks for that. I know what you did. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, what is that? No. Oh my god. No. This is creepy as sin, guys. Stop it, please. Right. Anyway, I'm out. I'm going to guide the raid tonight because I want it to go to somebody who raided me the other day, which was Shadow Tatty, if you guys remember that. And if you want to stick around for the raid, of course, feel free to. Right, you guys need to stop this. This is cruel. Stop being cruel to me. I made a decision and I stuck with it. I'm gonna stick with it. Sleep tight. Don't say sleep tight like that. It's just freaking creepy. Anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you very much again for the followers. Thank you very much for helping me test the hosting as well. That was really cool. And I will see you all. Yes, I will see you all very soon. Sigh out.